Happy New Year, Mississippi Quilt Association members and friends. Thank you so much for joining us here on our YouTube channel. I can't believe it's 2024. I don't know where 2023 went, but my name is Stephanie Otts. I am the Mississippi Quilt Association Publicity Chair, and I'm here for our monthly MQA Happenings video. So these are just quick opportunities to update everyone about what the Mississippi Quilt Association has going on for the month. So there are two main things I want to talk to everyone about today, and then we'll wrap up with a little personal show and tell. But first, I'm so excited. We have over 100 subscribers now on our YouTube channel. So thanks everyone who has subscribed and liked the videos, and we'll hope you continue to spread the word to our members that we are more active on the YouTube channel and that they should sign up so they don't miss any of the videos. So before I jump in, just in case we do have some new folks on today, the Mississippi Quilt Association is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to preserving and promoting the art of quilt making in Mississippi. So we have a little over 400 members currently, and we interact with our members virtually through social media, and we have a private Facebook group and our YouTube channel, but then we also get together 3 times a year in person for what we call gatherings in the spring, summer, and fall. And our spring gathering is coming up here in just about a month, which I'll talk about a little more in a minute. But if you just discovered us, but you're in Mississippi or outside Mississippi and you still want to join, then I encourage you to check out our website. I'll put the information below, and you can join and learn more about what we're doing. So first item I want to talk about, as I mentioned, is the spring gathering. So we're going to be getting together February 9th and 10th at the Thames Center, which is on the campus of the Copiah Lincoln Community College in Wesson, Mississippi. The final details of the schedule are still being worked out, but the broad strokes are going to be the same as always. So the gatherings always start Friday evening around 5 o'clock. With the official program starting at 5, but doors open at 3 for registration and shopping with the vendors that we have on site. And then around 5 o'clock, we'll open the formal program, which is usually a combination of talks and lectures and presentations. And we also have dinner at some point in the evening, 6:30, 7 o'clock, and then we wrap up around 8 o'clock. And then we'll get back together again on Saturday morning for more talks and presentations, as well as more shopping with the vendors. And then we have lunch. And for the spring gathering, that's when we also have the annual board meeting for the MQA, which occurs after lunch. And then we wrap everything up by 2:30. So that's kind of broad strokes of what the program is going to look like for the spring gathering. Registration is going to open January 10th, so it's coming up. The most important item to note, however, for the spring gathering is that the hotel room rates for the MQA special rates expire on January 9th. So apologies for the weird timing on that. The holidays have kind of thrown us a little off with opening registration, but I will include a link below to where the information can be found on our website for the hotel rooms for the spring gathering. There are 2 options, the Holiday Inn and Hampton Inn in Brookhaven, Mississippi, and the phone numbers and information will be at the link to our website, but you do have to call the hotels to get the special rates. So the codes aren't working with their websites. But if you go ahead and you call the hotel to reserve your room, you'll be able to get the special rate, and everything will be taken care of for that. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I forgot to mention the spring gathering is being hosted by the Brookhaven Peacemakers and Pike County Quilters. So those are our two local guild hosts. And yeah, we're excited to get together for the first time in 2024. And then we will have our summer gathering in June in the Jackson area. We'll be back at the Eagle Ridge Conference Center in Raymond, Mississippi. And then in the fall, we should be up here in northern Mississippi and Oxford, Mississippi. So we're still confirming the dates on that, but we'll definitely soon have the whole calendar for 2024 ready to go and ready to announce. So please let me know if you have any questions about the spring gathering or anything that I've covered. You can put it in the comments below or reach out to me on social media. So I hope to see many of you there in early February. So the second thing I want to talk about is so exciting and really big news for those of us who have been kind of part of these conversations for a while. But in 2024, the Mississippi Quilt Association is going to start using a new membership system. So through a software online company called Club Express. So Club Express provides online services to organizations to help them manage their membership lists so that you can renew online, you can log in and see what your status is, but through Club Express, you can also do registration for events. And so our membership chair, Nancy Lozier, has been doing a lot of research on what system would be best for MQA to use to help us to be more efficient and just do a better job at providing the best service that we can to all of you, our members. And we think Club Express is really going to help us do that. And so moving forward, we are going to be using Club Express for, how you can renew your membership online if you want to. You'll still be able to pay for check if you don't want to pay for it online, but there's going to be this online system for dealing with your membership and then registering for events. And so we will be using Club Express for the spring gathering registration. So fingers crossed, everything goes well. It is a new system. We'll be transitioning, so I encourage everyone to have some patience with us as we work through this. Everything seems straightforward, and the board has been testing it out, but you never know with technology. So there might be a few hiccups, and it might be a work in progress for a while. But overall, we think it's really going to be help us be more efficient, be more responsive, and just have a more organized system for how we're handling event registration and things moving forward. So, just briefly, kind of an overview that we are in the process of uploading our current membership list to the Club Express system, and then when they verify everything, then we'll be ready for the launch of our new membership website and application. There is an application for your phone, so you can be able to access it in both places. So when the system launches, which should be in a week or week and a half, it will be before we open registration for the spring gathering. All of our current members are going to receive an email with an invitation to access MQA's new Club Express website. In that email, there will be login information and a temporary password that you will need to use to log into the site and then update your profile. And that'll be it. Then you'll be in. And then once you have your account, you'll be able to go to our event calendar, click on the spring gathering, and register for the spring gathering right there in the website with your account, right? So they'll already have a lot of your information. Some of it will be preloaded. So that'll be really nice. You won't have to add a lot of different stuff. And don't worry, we'll be sending a lot of information out in the newsletter and posting on social media as this starts to roll out. I will also be filming some walkthrough video tutorials of the site, like what it looks like when you get that email invitation and go to set up your profile, how to, navigate the site to be able to register for an event. And as we get into it, things like renewing your membership and other features of the website. So there will be a lot of changes coming soon. We're going to do our best to keep everybody updated, but the system is pretty straightforward and easy to navigate. So we're hoping it won't be that much different from the way that we've handled registration on our website in the past. And don't panic if you aren't on social media, if you're not all that computer savvy. We're still going to be sending our newsletters by email. There will still be ways to pay for your registration by check and your membership by check. So we're kind of working on, instructions for those different things. And there are ways that you can have someone else kind of register for you. So stay tuned. If you have any questions or concerns, again, please reach out to me or anyone on the MQA board, and we'd be happy to answer questions and help in any way that we can. So, yeah, I think the other thing, as I mentioned, Club Express does have an application on your phone. We're not quite there yet to give you the instructions on that, but if you want to take your MQA information wherever you go and keep it at your fingertips, that will also be an option for our members as well. So I think, in addition to having one central location where we can register for the gathering and keep that all integrated with our membership list, one of the really nice features of Club Express is that the system can handle the automatic reminders and notices about renewals of the memberships. And so all of our current members, the membership deadline or the expiration of our membership is likely March 31st, 2023. So again, this new system will be used for the renewals for our 2024 dues. And then moving forward, the system will know when your membership dues are about to expire, and you'll get emails and notifications reminding you to go in and to renew your membership if you want to. And then that will also help us keep a much more efficient and up-to-date membership list than we've been able to do in the past, when much more of it has been by email, by mail, and things can get lost in the mail, and you also maybe don't know whether you've renewed or not, and so now you'll be able to log in and check your status and all that kind of good stuff. So I think that's it. That's the Club Express announcement was our really big news. And so again, with any change, there are always speed bumps along the road. So we just ask for your patience and understanding as we start to transition, and to let us know when things aren't working, or if you have constructive feedback in a positive way, that we can, just work together to make the transition as smooth as possible, and that we'll be able to kind of embrace this new system and what it can mean for our organization moving forward. So I think that's it for the MQA news. I don't have much personal show and tell. Like everyone, the holidays are busy, and I felt like I was wrapping up a lot of stuff, but not making a huge amount of, regular progress. But I do have 2 things to show. So I've been working on some donation quilts, just to use up scraps So I've got this, I've got this pink one. That's probably upside down. So this is my go-to kind of charity block. Feels like a no-brainer to me. I just take, 2.5-inch strips, sew them together until I get at least 11.5 inches wide. Cut them into 11. I think I cut them into 11-inch squares. Then make a half square triangle that measures 10.5 inches. So then I know it finishes 10 inches, right? So easy math just for how big I want the quilt. These are 30 by 40. And then just sew them together and quilt them up with a simple meander. So that's that one. And then when I was cleaning out my sewing room, I swear 2024, I really want to be the year of like finishes and like those random piles of projects that I just have sitting around that I don't really know what to do with. So a couple years ago, I did a daily challenge on Creative Bug that was Sashiko, the Japanese running stitch embroidery. And when I was cleaning out my sewing room, I stumbled across the pile of blocks. I'd even bought fabric to do something with them, but I didn't know what to do. And so I finally got around to, I decided to just cut them into 6-inch blocks and sash them with this fabric. And so there were 30 blocks for the 30 days, each with a different type of sashiko pattern. And I thought I had enough of this fabric here to back it, but I'm about 6 inches short. I'm not a huge fan of pieced backings, but I don't want to spend a lot of, more money on fabric. So I still have to figure out the backing, but I feel really good that the blocks are together and, I came up with a plan and I got them out of the pile. So with that, a personal show and tell, I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up. As a reminder, things to remember, hotel room blocks close on January 9th for the spring gathering. Registration will open January 10th. We will be doing registration through the new Club Express system, so keep an eye out for that information. When the announcements go out about the invitations, please make sure to check your spam folders. That's where my invitation went, so I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up in a lot of people's spam folders. But again, I'll be back with tutorials and more information in the coming weeks. So I hope you had a wonderful holiday season and your new year is off to a great start. Thanks. Bye.